Okay guys, Ugly Tourist here. I'm going to give you a video on the topic, today's video. Did I make a mistake moving to the Philippines? Well, did I? Well, I'm going to explain it now. I'm going to reveal all my secrets. And you're going to like it. Or not like it, or feel bad for me, or feel good for me. One of the two. Or three. I just can't sleep at night. It's getting too loud. Too loud. The dogs are barking. And then the roosters are crowing. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. It's just too much. And the karaoke. I sing too loud. I sing too loud with the karaoke. So that's one of the reasons I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I gotta go. My budget's tore up. My budget's tore up. I spend money on out to eat. I spend money on beer. I spend a lot of money on lady drinks. They're like $5, $6 a piece. This life's no good. You just keep spending money. I don't know what to do, guys. You guys give me some advice. I need some advice from some of the bigger vloggers. I know my ink's not dry on my passport yet, and I need some advice. But we'll go on. We'll go on. But these so far I'm drinking way too much beer. Too much beer. It's all around me. And you know. And then you buy beer for the girls. Then your girlfriend gets mad. Then she wants more food. It's horrible. It's horrible. Then you have to walk home from Walking Street. And the infrastructure, well, really, it ain't all that good. You have to walk in the street sometimes because the trikes are parked on the sidewalks. On the sidewalks. Don't they know I try to walk there? And then when you walk on the sidewalks, when you get lucky enough to find a sidewalk that is passable from no trikes or cars being in the way, there's holes or uneven pavement. I scraped my knee the other day. And that was bad. That was bad. Blood everywhere. My knee was damaged permanently probably. And just bad. And when you walk on the street, those jeepneys, they cough up smog. And the smog is bad. You can wear a mask, but who wants to? You know what I want to wear? I got a bandana that I want to tie around my neck and look like a bandit. Bandito. But I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But the smog is much too much. And like I say, don't trip on the sidewalks. That's a bad thing. That's true. And then when you're walking along the road, next to the road's going to be some trash. And there might be a lot of trash. But there are people every day in front of their shops, sweeping up in front of their shops. So they're trying to keep it clean, and other people are just throwing trash. They're just flinging it out. They don't care. They don't care whether you're flinging it out or not. So that's another thing, and that's a true thing. There's too much trash here. But I think they just take the trash cans. They might try to set them out, but they probably try to, or take the trash cans. So you can't find them nowhere. And the rain and the typhoons. It rains on you. It rains on you here. You have to bring an umbrella. So you're one-handed most of the time. So that's a bad thing also. That's a bad thing also. But It's rainy season. You have to understand rainy season. I don't know when it's from, you know, but those other vloggers that know what months, because the ink ain't dry on my passport yet. And when I go outside, it gets wetter because it's raining right now. So that's no good. That's no good. How am I going to get my visa? You have to get visa extensions all the time. You know, all the time. First month, or after the 28 days is over, you got to get one. And then after another 30 days, you got to get one. And then after another 60 days, you got to keep getting them. Keep getting them. Just a big money pit. You got to keep getting them. And I don't know how much you pay. First couple are pretty expensive. But the next ones aren't really that bad. Speaking of money, I talked to you about this before. The expats want your money. They want to take it. And they don't care. They don't care. They'll borrow money from you, and they'll drink until they're out, and they'll borrow money from you again, and then you'll be out, and they'll drink again, watching you not be able to drink. The beer situation, you want enough money for beer. And if you don't drink beer, you're probably good. You're probably all good. So drinking beer is a bad thing, you know. But the expats, they're going to get their money faster. That'll get your money faster than a bar girl will. I promise. I promise. Get you a good circle of a couple, 3 friends. Just hang out with them, the ones that don't need the money, and you'll be good. You'll be good to go. I'm giving you advice. Good advice. I'm just a young vlogger, though. Well, I'm an old vlogger, but I'm a new vlogger. And I might not be the best, the most charismatic, but I try. I try to give you the best advice possible. And I show you my life. I show you what I'm doing. You can't complain. All you can do is like, subscribe, ring the bell, and comment. Comment. Like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. I think that's it. And comment. Do them all. Do them all at the same time. The food. People are always complaining about the food here, and I'm about tired of it. If you don't like the food, there's American places here in Angeles City. Now, I don't know about other places, but in the bigger cities, you can get anything you want, from Italian to American to Mexican, and most of it's fairly good. Some of it's not. You can get Korean, you can get Chinese. Everybody can get Chinese in the world. Chinese, you can get Thai. Jack Tok Thai. And you can get it. So don't complain, because I like stuff here. I can eat the street food. That pork on a stick. I eat that. I eat it a lot. It's good. And then I eat pork adobo, chicken adobo. What else do I eat? Chicken adobo, lechon kawali, sisig. The girl cooks fried rice as good as anybody. You know, I eat here. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about me not eating. Mom, don't worry about me not eating. I'm eating. You know, I'm doing good. Kids, don't worry about me not eating. I eat good. I like the food in the Philippines. For the most part, I haven't found something I hate yet. Bololo, I like it too. It's got like a bone in the middle of it, and it's got corn in it. It's like slow country boil for Philippines. So you might like it. I put a little heat to it. Some spicy patis. See how I'm learning? I'm learning a lot of stuff here, guys. And I've enjoyed most of it. You guys, there is no reason the Filipinos here, they don't talk to me. They cannot be friends. I don't have any friends. I heard some guy complain about not having any friends. Guys, now, of course, the Filipino aren't going to be as good of friends as the others, because there's a trust issue there. But so far, everybody's been cool to me. Everybody, except that truck driver that robbed me. Now, he wasn't good. He was not good. He stole like $60. And that was bad. That was bad. But that was my fault. And not good. So far, the Filipino people are the best people in the world. They say hi to you. They smile at you. You know. So I don't know what everybody's complaining about. There's so much complaining done here. Everyone complains. And then they leave their whole old country. They pull up stakes. They move their whole family, put up a homestead here, and then they complain. They sit here and complain. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And it's not for me to get. But now I'm going to talk about the thing that scares me about this. Okay, so everybody probably knows by now, if you're watching expat videos, that a guy got abducted here, got kidnapped, got shot in the leg, and this is all true. Got shot in the leg, and what do you do about that? I'm going to tell you, he was a vlogger. Uh-oh. Oh, someone honking their horn. But he was a vlogger, and he mentioned where he was. That was probably your first mistake. And I'm not a victim blamer, but I'm going to tell you, he made a couple mistakes. He loaned money out to Filipinos, like payday loans, though, And he loaned out not substantial amounts for Filipinos. The amounts that they probably wouldn't be able to pay back if they had to. So that was a bad thing. He was in a zone that he should not have been in. Everybody's warned about being in Zamboanga or close nearby, Sulu or Lulu or whatever. But he was there. He mentioned he was there. He mentioned that he thought he might get kidnapped. Now, why? Why would you mention that? So why wouldn't you leave after you thought you were going to get kidnapped? I don't know why, but he never left. He stayed there and got abducted. Now, other vloggers are showing another video where someone passed or someone got killed in a little ways away. A little ways away. They don't know whether there's been no indication that he's passed yet. No indication that it was him on that video. I don't like that. I don't think it's cool. And one of the vloggers even did it on his thumbnail. Did half and half. I don't think that's cool. That's not his job to do. I'm not going to mention the vlogger's name that got abducted. I'm not qualified to be a journalist. And they aren't either. And they aren't qualified to tell you what to do and what not to do. Your mom taught you when you were young, don't get caught in bad places. Look both ways before you cross the street. Look both ways, that way and that way. Look, I'm not going to go to a dark alley. You got to use your common sense a little bit. And he was young and bulletproof, and hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he turns up okay and everything will be all right, and maybe he'll move from there and he'll get away from all that, because that seems like a mess. But that's why I'm scared in the Philippines, folks. It's scary. It's a scary place. You're in a new country. You just have to use your common sense. You don't need all these guidelines and all that, because no matter what you do, something can happen, no matter where you're at. I was in California, and my brother-in-law got the heck kicked out of him in Los Angeles. Chicago's bad. You just can't, you don't want to be caught where you're not supposed to be caught. I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get what the vloggers are saying. They're saying different things about the culture and all that. The culture is different in the whole country. It's not just different in Zamboanga. So that's my little rant. It has nothing to do with culture, because the culture's different here too in Angeles City. So it has nothing to do with culture. It has everything to do with where you're at, being self-aware. That's all you have to do. Now, I still make dumb decisions, and I kick myself in the morning for them, but for all intents and purposes, I'm pretty safe here in Angeles City. I don't get it. I don't get what the vloggers are saying. I don't get why they're reporting on it. So I'm not reporting on it. I'm not going to say his name. But I'm just going to say, don't get caught when you're not supposed to get caught. I'm not really scared. I really like everything here. I like roosters. I like the karaoke that the girls sing. They're having a good time. I like the dogs. If you haven't figured out yet, this is my video on all the things the vloggers complain about that aren't really something to complain about, because they're here. They're here for a reason. They like it here, and they're just complaining to be complaining. You know? And I can understand sometimes where some people say, well, just go home if you don't like it. You know? That's what I say too. If you can't find friends, go home. Go to your friends at home. If you can't hold on to your money, go home. Let your mom put it in her bank account. You know? If you can't deal with the dogs, I don't know, get earplugs. The roosters, don't eat them. I was kidding. Don't eat them. They're probably someone's prized, rooster. Don't kill them. And then infrastructure and the smog and the trash, they're not good. And so I'm going to tell you, if you don't want them, but there are people, if you don't want that stuff, then don't come here. But there's people that are trying to clean that up. And there are towns where there is no jeepneys and no diesel fuel or whatever. So just remember that. But there's always going to be noise here. So you need to either get used to it or go to the house. Go to your mama's basement. Because if you wanted to live here cheap, live here cheap. You can. So, oh my gosh, I forgot a whole part of it. So let's cut that. Let's cut that. Cut. The Filipina. The Filipina. If you're looking for submissive, loving, caring, you'll find a couple of those traits. But for all you people that think you're coming from a western town, coming over here to the Philippines and going to find a submissive woman, you better go to some jungle province. Because here in Angeles, they have what they want, they have their goals, and they're going to accept no less. And I don't blame them. They shouldn't have to. But there's no submissive women here. Well, I can't say. You can't lump them all into one basket. But the girls I've met aren't submissive. They tell me what to do, and I say, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will do it. Because I'm scared they're going to beat my ass. But there's no submissive girls here. And the dating is easier, but it's not that much easier. Okay? Because you want to find the one you like, and she wants to find the one she likes. So it's not that much easier. Don't lead with your wallet. Don't do it. I've tried that before. All that happens is your wallet gets empty. And you're alone and an empty wallet. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for you today. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the video, the Walking Street video, and MacArthur Boulevard. I'm sure we got to that by now. So MacArthur Boulevard, I walked down it too. And so far, Mom, I'm doing good. Ugly Tourist, signing out.
Stay ugly, my friends.